going to be making a hand that looks like a mitten, and it's going to be holding a snowflake. So we're going to start by tracing our hand. So you're going to get that hand that you don't write with ready, and you definitely want a little bit of your wrist showing, but you don't want your whole arm here. So really mostly your hand, and you can have a tiny bit of your wrist hanging off the edge there. Now this part might get a little tricky. You could trace the whole hand if you want it to be a glove, but if you want it to be a mitten, we're gonna make a rainbow. I'm gonna start in pencil because we all know that we can erase pencil if we want to. So I'm making a rainbow that goes right along the tippy top of my fingers. And then I see that my thumb needs to be included. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to come down just like you would trace a regular hand from here on out, around my thumb and down. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just kind of close it off. I can even move that out of the way. And look at that, I have a great mitten for me to work with. So at this time, I'm going to outline it. I'm going to start adding some decoration to this. And this is where you're gonna get creative with yours too. Have fun. The time that we're going to build a snowflake. You might be saying to yourself, oh, I've done this before. It's kind of like origami. You fold the paper and you fold and fold, and then you cut and cut. And you're very close. It is kind of like origami, except for the fact that in origami, there's no scissors. It's just folding and folding and folding. So for here, we're actually going to be folding and cutting. When you go to make your snowflake, there's I don't think any wrong or right way for this because it's so cool. No matter what you do, the way it's gonna turn out different than somebody else's. But you can just start folding this in any way. I like to kind of fold it so I get a little triangle piece. And then I can cut the extra off. Kind of gives me a little square. You don't have to do it that way. You could cut out a circle and then fold it and cut it. You could use the whole paper just the way it was. I just wanted to make mine a square. So first step is get this folded any way you want. I'm gonna just keep folding it in half in different ways. Gonna try and squeeze it as much as I can because the more times you fold it, the more holes you're gonna get. However, you're gonna notice that, oh my goodness, I folded it way too thick that I can't get my scissors through it. So if your scissors are not going through it, just take a break, unwrap it just a little bit and try it then. So I unwrapped it once. Let me see what it looks like now. One cool way to get started with this is just to snip the corners. So snip off that corner, snip off that corner, snip off that corner. It's a great thing to do with the family. Make a whole bunch of them, put them on the tree. Then maybe just start cutting however you want. You could cut little lines. What I like to do is cut little triangles, so I take out a piece of it. It's not just a little cut line. And then sometimes I'll make taller triangles, take my pieces out. If they're not coming out, cut them a little more. Here we go. Maybe I'll turn to this side and I'll cut some here. Just keep turning and cutting. When you think you're done cutting, which I went a little cut crazy, but when you think you're done cutting, you can open it up. Be gentle, don't tear it open. Go slowly. And look at that, it's a beautiful snowflake. Now it's a little big for the size of my hand. As you can see, it covers it. So you have a choice here. You can leave it the way it is. That's like a giant snowflake. How cool is that? But I kind of want to trim mine down, so I'm just gonna cut it and take a little piece of it. So you can look at yours when you're done and you can just kind of snip a little corner off. Woo! I cut my little snowflake. Now to get this down today, I would just take some tape, kind of stick it in the center, and then see how it will look like it's standing up, like you just caught it. Cool, right? Now you can leave it like this, or as always, I've seen a lot of you have fun. This is an old paper bag that I recycled, but imagine cutting up a little square and gluing it onto there. That's so nice too. But this is gonna be your finished product, except yours is gonna look different because you're gonna make different choices along the way. So decorate your mitten any way you would like to, or glove. You can cut it out any way you'd like to, tape it on. How fun would it be to add some glitter or sequins or something like metallic-y to make it look shiny? There's just so many cool ideas. But have fun making it. Have a very, very happy holiday and a happy new year. And I can't wait to see us all back together in January. Have fun. Bye.